11 a.m. is the scheduled meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this is going to be very interesting. Remember the previous time, Harshit, when they lost, Prime Minister Modi had right away gone into the dressing room to meet them, to kind of let them know that, you know, we are in this together. And it's going to be a different meeting this time, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, it was about 8 months back. It's a torrid day that, you know, Indian cricket fans, Pooja, don't like to recall. 19th of November, it's etched in this country's cricketing history, let's say, but for all the wrong reasons. However, though, you know, as they say, 29th ended up being what 19th could not. And 29th, you had the Prime Minister speak with the Indian players, those visuals we saw as well, of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, the head coach, and Rahul Dravid get on a call with the Prime Minister, who was, by the way, who kept a close eye on the action that day, because he put out 3 separate tweets. I remember one talking about how spectacular Surya Kumar Yadav was in terms of taking that catch, the captaincy of Rohit Sharma, the consistency of Virat Kohli. He put out tweets for everyone. He spoke with everyone, and the mood obviously very contrasting. He was there at the Narendra Modi Stadium on the 19th of November last year to give support to the Indian team that was absolutely heartbroken and crestfallen after that shocking defeat to Australia. However, now it's a time to celebrate, and I remember as well, moments after the Indian team sealed that thrilling victory in Barbados, the Prime Minister was one of the first to, in fact, congratulate the Indian team as well. So he's been leading the celebrations in many ways.
And distinctly mentioned Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Rahul Dravid, of course. You know, let's not forget, for the coach to keep the team united, keep their mood high, keep their nerves. You know, to keep your nerve comes from Rahul Dravid. He's the one who's done it all through his career. Nitin, if you can still hear me, what did you see when these players arrived? Did they look tired? Were they acknowledging the fans? Did they just want to perhaps rush into the rooms to get a breather? What do you think were the reactions from the player and coach? Look at the people, an immediate clap. Well deserved for Rahul Dravid.
Acknowledging their fans, and that is the thing they love always. You know, I remember that time when the match was, you know, held close to, so they used to miss their fans. So when Rohit Sharma came here, when Virat Kohli came here, when Rishabh Pant came, the whole team, when fans were cheering for them, when fans were trying to say hi, when fans were trying to say something, everyone, each and everyone reacted to them. They waved their hand, they said, okay, thank you, everything. And especially when Rahul Dravid, who was on this tournament as a last assignment, and he, you know, waved and cheered for these fans. He stayed for a minute here, and he tried to, you know, tell people, okay, we have won the trophy. This is the time of celebration. So that is the thing. Fans, I can understand it was a really long flight, but they have a good time to the fans, and they have now up for some refreshment, and they'll be down in a while, and then.
Okay, so in just a short while, they are going to come and there will be a cake cutting ceremony. That's the Delhi boy, Virat Kohli. For him, it's a return to, it's a homecoming in so many ways, to return to the city where you've worked so hard to kind of be chiseled into this diamond, so to say. It's Delhi where he's lived all his life. And you know, because I remember when Virat Kohli was a fairly young player, there was always a passion you could see in him, right? That was always visible on the pitch, and even here acknowledging the fans. Can I just also mention, I can't help but say it here, Harshit, when 2023 World Cup, when they lost, it was against Australia, right? I remember when that team returned home, it was a bare minimum of a celebration for them, not a big deal. But look at the Indian team. This is why cricket for India is not just a sport. You can see how people at 7 a.m. early in the morning have gathered in large numbers. Victory celebrations should be like this.
You know, Pooja, if there's one place you want to be in Mumbai. Because I'll tell you what, while all the action is in Delhi right now, the bigger party is in Mumbai in a few hours' time. That's where the parade is going to take place, and it's a moment that the Indian cricket fan has been waiting for 11 years. You to look at numbers, you know, the Indian cricket fan has well memorized these numbers and these are bad memories. It's been a long wait, 11 years since you last won an ICC title. The last one was in 2013 when you won the Champions Trophy. As far as the World Cup's concerned, the gap's even bigger. 2011 was your last World Cup title. A T20 title has taken 17 years. So the fans fans have been waiting.
From 2007.
Exactly. You've been waiting as cricket fans for this moment for a long time. So we could just be seeing unprecedented visuals. Yes, there's comparisons and a whole lot of talk happening as to what tops it. You know, 83, the kind of reception you had. 2011, you saw an open bus parade and an entire country come together. But this, when you have players like a Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, where you've had a Ravi Shastri Virat Kohli era, you've had a Rahul Dravid and a Rohit Sharma era as well, you know, there's been a dearth. There's been a dearth of success. There's been a dearth of silverware. But now that silverware is here and now the nation is all set to party. It needed this one moment and this one moment is here. And I just want to go back to what Nikhil had earlier pointed out. Perhaps this could be the starting of a new era for Indian cricket as well. Yes, there's 3 positions that have opened up in the 11. Going forward, though, this marks the start of a new era where you've seen the baton now being handed over. And Virat Kohli, like he said after the match got over, after the final got over, he felt that the Indian team is now being left into hands where the talent pool is such that things can go forward now rather smoothly. And I wholeheartedly agree with him. It is interesting times in Indian cricket. You waited a long time. And it is only fitting that a celebration like that is...
And I always say, and I'm sure the cricketers are fully aware of these, it's fans like them who've stayed tuned to that last ball, last over, have been with them even when they lost, criticize them because it comes from the heart and the players understand that. But to be here with your flag, to ensure that the players know how proud the country is, have Virat Kohli posters, all of this takes effort. And to wear a jersey, this is perhaps what makes them into the kind of stars or godlike figures, so to say, that these cricketers have become. And you're mentioning Mumbai. I'm told that the senior officers, Mumbai Police DCP Zone 1, Praveen Munda had given out a statement of how there will be a victory procession. It will be in an open bus. 5 to 7 p.m. on the Marine Drive.
That's right.
And that will be between Nariman Point and Wankhede Stadium.
So it's a 1 kilometer stretch that you're looking at.
Which could take hours.
It will definitely take us, even though traffic won't be a problem. It will all be sorted out by the concerned authorities, but it will be the slowest that the bus can move, I can tell you, because the fans would want to take and catch every glimpse of that moment. So will the players. Let's understand that this means a lot to the players as well.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a very slow moving bus that you're going to see. It's a 1 kilometer stretch is what I'm hearing. It starts from the Marine Drive, and as you know, the Wankhede Stadium not too far from the Marine Drive as well, but it's going to take a couple of good hours. And it doesn't end there. Once the bus does reach Mumbai, then you will have a felicitation ceremony, a special one of that. Don't quite know as to who all will be present, but my guess is that you will definitely be seeing the higher-ups of the BCCI. The president will be there. You expect definitely the secretary to be there as well. So there is a special felicitation as well. And let me remind our viewers as well, the BCCI didn't take any time in terms of, arranging all of this together, not just the charter plane. But remember, they were very quick to announce a big bumper prize for the team as well.
125 crore rupees.
125 crore rupees. That at times isn't even.
But that's not just for players and coach, right? It would be the support staff as well.
Everyone included. Just, I believe, the travelling reserves probably will not be a part of it. Though the first 15, the squad of 15, definitely, will get a slice of that 125 crore rupees. But this isn't about the money, I can tell you.
Of course.
It's not about the money.
Listen, I would say it well deserved. You perform well. The bosses have ensured you get paid well. So I think that is how it should be. Let's dip into the audio coming in from the fans. The ones who are roaring, 7:30 a.m. Maybe in parts of the country people are waking up.
Can I tell you, in fact, because I was speaking to Nitin, I was speaking to Rahul Rawat, I was speaking to a couple of other colleagues of ours who've been on the ground since, by the way, 3 in the morning. A couple of them, they've been there since 3 a.m. And it was firstly difficult to get across to the Terminal 3, and then there were fans there who'd reached even before them. I was speaking to Rahul earlier and he told me that around 5:30 the congregation was such that the police really had to step in. Now this is good 30 minutes, good 30 minutes before the arrival of the Indian team. And even then the fans were there, they thronged the
let's dip in. Well. Let's dip into this roaring and love of these fans for these cricketers. Let's dip into this now.
खिलाएंगे मिठाई